What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Confringo! Accio! Assignment's all finished. Defender! Flipendo! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Potato! Accio! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Defender! Flipendo! Stupefy! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Not sure how I'd fare it.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin.
I would not want someone like Harlow looking for me. I can tell you that much.
Revelio.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs.
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... When my...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back.
Is there anything...
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
What reason would Harlow...
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings. I begged him to leave it alone, but he...
We'll find your...
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me. but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child.
Revelio.
We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
I hope
Revelio.
I will cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in
Revelio.
anger, I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Pericus totalis. Arresto momentum.
Knew you were still hanging. You're easier to spot than an irritant.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. How likely be as a shadow?
You don't think he saw it happen?
Revelio.
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Totalis. Revelio. Confringo. Glupendo. Defendo. Stupid. Confringo.
Back some more.
Stupid. Accio.
You've made a great mistake.
Protego. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Your help! Please, I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh,
Expelliarmus.
I'm so glad to see you.
Confringo.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
It's open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was the last thing we need is a...
We don't want to worry. I'm sorry again.
Thank you. I can never repay the...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Intermediate transfer.
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Did she now? I'll give you this book.
Quiz?
Hence, I have... None of the other students will... Oh, they don't value...
A quiz sounds like...
Splendid! Before the invention of the gold...
The golden...
Correct! Which potion?
Felix Felipe.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temperate, the tale of the three...
The Deathly Hallow.
Correct! Which ball in...
The Bludger.
When a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false?
False.
While Polyjuice Potion can be... Well, if you're inclined to test your knowledge, and I won't be giving you any more easy...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment.
Good. The exploding charm, as you might...
I will, Professor.
I will hold. Now, you must... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead.
Bovada.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Flipendo!
My uncle moved to Galway.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Bombarda.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
I received your owl.
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium. You? I suppose it's worth a try. I know where he is. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you...
What is it? What...
I owe you an apology, Ominous. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try...
I suppose that makes sense.
Don't tell me he's still going on about...
He told you...
He did. We were talking...
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne.
Wait, you've never...
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought... Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt...
I see what you've done here. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't
Expelliarmus!
you told me what I needed to hear.
Bombarda!
Opening the entrance has something to do with...
Confringo!
Well, 3 heads are better than
Revelio!
1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2.
Confringo!
Mathematics, Ominous. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Reparo! Revelio.
Formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that... I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear...
I'd like to be able to...
You might not want the ability to... I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'm hoping you're having...
Believe me, I am.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Revelio.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Lumos.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin
Expelliarmus.
most likely wanted
Confringo.
to solve.
Revelio.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one
Confringo.
gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos. The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Lumos.
There's bound to be a match to the symbols.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
But you got to it first. Nice work.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person
Lumos.
in the world for it. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Revelio. Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead.
Revelio!
It's
Lumos!
troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Expelliarmus! Lumos! Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know?
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to call. You seem to be in Ominous's favor.
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Work your... Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous.
Salazar Slytherin. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it.
Sebastian told me a little of what.
Should have known he would have told. I'm as guilty. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. That spells the reason I have... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if... It's up to us.
Wait, you didn't...
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that. I think I can...
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it.
I shan't forget that.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
Revelio. That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. Still can't believe Ominous never told.
What will you do with Slytherin?
What I do with every book. Read it. But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Revelio.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear.
Accio.
Right.
Propendo. Confringo. Defendo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Bombarda.
truly sorry.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Reparo.
I suppose
Arresto
after
Momentum.
this I am
Flipendo.
know what happened to her. Thank you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seemed to... And frankly...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspect... Now, it seems you... Of course, the guide isn't the only... I've heard that you can brew an... Hopefully you won't need it.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially... Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts.
I see. I admire your penchant. It'll be the end of the... I'll provide a final... Until then...
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to... Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the imp... He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but
and I'm glad we did it. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic...
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially...
I see no reason to...
I'm glad you agree. When I know more... And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for it.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop.
Accio!
Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
I am not letting this go.
Defendo. Ominous. Sebastian?
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with you. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now.
I knew his parents died, but...
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. Sebastian and Anne were helpless.
What a horrible...
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's wreck. Please.
Those references...
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin. I hope Sebastian pursues this. It would mean a lot.
Accio!
Think they're all so clever. Peavy's game's the best one ever.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit.
I did. I do.
It is. He's waiting.
Of course.
I think he simply wants to show me something that...
Good to hear.
You said you know...
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured.
Have you ever spoken?
Unbelievably, no. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation.
Lord Gok is...
Of course.
Wonder who lives here.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us.
Of course. Unfortunately, because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back?
I'm afraid we do not have... Damn Bragbor and his...
Bragbor?
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect... They described repositories that Bragbor...
What do you mean?
Large, magically fortified... Ranrock recruited others to help. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned.
A good cause.
That is where we began.
Why does Ranrock care?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magic. Thus, many goblins, myself included. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a... is determined to take it.
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation.
Greetings, Lord Gok.
You speak...
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely...
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone. All you need to do is not be seen.
What else should we...
The door will not open while the eye can see you. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be...
I'll meet and I can...
I will await. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. is looking at us. Confringo! Flipendo! Defendo! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Bombardo!
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a
Confringo! Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio!
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin
Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
I've read about mines like this.
Accio!
Seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Go and patrol.
What's going on out there?
Regarding Leviosa. Cruisy.
What's that
Regarding Leviosa.
Let's get this over with.
Revelio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Clever.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok.
Confringo. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Flipendo. Flipendo. Flipendo.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
Why can't I get coming back this way?
Won't stop me. Not quite.
Expelliarmus!
I won't. Let's get this over with.
Confringo! Accio!
Not been to find one since before.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is
Revelio.
more complex than I had expected.
Accio! Revelio. Accio! Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo! Bombardo! Revelio!
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must. The boiler activated that handle. See?
Revelio. Revelio.
Accio should easily engage the handle. Marvelously clever.
Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Levioso.
Control is worthless. One less human to worry about. No! You can't What are you trying to give up?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Descendo.
You only survived this, my young friend. I won't rest.
Descendo. Expelliarmus.
That was meant for me.
Levioso. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. You stupefy. Levioso. Bombarda.
You almost had a lucky shot!
Accio!
You are bounding the
Accio! Protego! Levioso!
Why don't you come up with
Bombarda!
Was that just Kill spells can't cover me. Not quite.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Protego!
Pity. Levioso. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Yes, of course. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Descendo. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have...
Understood? Your goblin secrets are safe with me. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plan.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle...
I've been wondering about something else.
Yes? I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Accio! Flipendo! I should investigate. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Flipendo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Nothing warms a body like incendiary. You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash it, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you.
I didn't.
Good. Ominous would be... I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.